Eric Muadh, Muadh.com, February 3rd, 2016. We are seeing the market post a slight move lower today. Yesterday was also a down day, but I think if we take a look at some of the stocks that did well over the last 2 weeks or so, we see that they are also failing. And let's take a look at two of them. Here we're taking a look at Google, which had a nice post-earnings move, recording intraday highs there, but now pulling back. And I think the nature of this pullback is a problem because it tends to suggest that markets are not as strong as they might seem, or let's put it this way, it tends to suggest that the markets are not healthy, because we can see here Google failed to hold its previous daily closing high breakout attempt, so there's a failure there. Okay, and then also if we take a line connecting the highs on the daily RSI, we can see that it comes in contact to the last highs here during that pullback high, and also again here. Also we see that this is negative divergence because we are making lower lows on the RSI on the daily, while prices have been making a fresh attempt at new highs. So that negative divergence, and especially given that the negative divergence did not move above 61.8, or at least the RSI on the daily did not move above 61.8 here during this most recent attempt, this tends to be the worst type of negative divergence, suggesting that we should not be too surprised that this stock now sees lower prices in the coming weeks and in the coming months. We also see during this nice attempt to record new daily closing highs, we came back and hit a backtest failure line. So this was a break line coming into late last year, which brought the stock from 780 all the way to about 680. And if we extend the same line, we see that this has now become a backtest failure area right there. So suggesting that this is an area where we could conceivably see this stock pull back in the coming weeks and again in the coming months, depending on whether it can take out those resistance lines as we have been describing. If we take a look at the weekly, we can see that this breakout attempt on the weekly has failed twice now. 2 attempts right there, so 2 failures over the last couple of months. Failure to hold above the previous weekly closing high there, and again now failure to hold above the previous weekly closing high. Suggests that net this is now pointing down. Keep in mind we are trading in a market that is generally breaking down as far as the S&P 500 is concerned. So the SPX right now pointing to a market that is looking scary on the chart. So as we make 3-year lows on the RSI and the MACDs, chances for lower prices are elevated. Eric Muadh, Muadh.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. EACS.